Hey everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today I'm going to show you how to make this homemade Butterfinger peanut butter pie that tastes absolutely amazing. So keep watching and I'll show you step by step how to make this. The first thing we need to do is start out with a package of Nutter Butter cookies. You can use Oreo cookies or just a graham cracker crust, but we're going to keep it peanut butter and use Nutter Butter cookies. Now I'm going to use one sleeve, however many cookies are in here. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 cookies in one sleeve. So that should just about do my crust. I'm going to have a food processor here. You can alternatively just crush these up by hand, put them in a bag and crush them to bits. But this is going to crush them a little finer. Just drop those in there. And I think I'm going to go a little more. That was 16. Let's make it 20 cookies total. 20 I think will be perfect. Put our lid on. And we're going to pulse these until they're real fine bits. Shouldn't take long. Now I'm also going to take 1/4 cup of chocolate jimmies. They're also called chocolate sprinkles. Put those in there. Now what we're going to do is I have 6 tablespoons of melted butter. Just pour that around. And mix that in. All right, so now we can move our food processor out of the way. Next, we're going to bring in our 9-inch pie dish. Now, I'm not buttering this because there's enough butter in our crust, so we don't need to butter that. Just take our chunks, our crumbs here, pour it out in there. And you can just take your hands and we just want to press these down. Make sure you go up the sides. Now, once you have it flattened down, just take this, sit this in the refrigerator while we work on the rest of our ingredients. Next, I have a medium bowl here, and inside that bowl, I'm gonna add 8 ounces of cream cheese that's softened at room temperature. To that, I wanna add 1/2 cup of creamy peanut butter. Next, we're gonna add 7 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. All we gotta do is mix this up. You can mix it up by hand. I'm just going the easy route and using a hand mixer. There we go. So just set this aside and we will come back to it shortly. Next, in a large bowl, I'm gonna add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. A little more than 1. We're gonna whisk this up until it forms stiff peaks. All right, so when it's formed stiff peaks, now we can move on to the next step. So next what I'm gonna do is I have about 6 to 8 of these Butterfingers. They're mini ones, bite-sized ones, and I'm just gonna cut them up. Now I did learn a trick from Crouton Cracker Jack. He made one of these, a similar recipe to this, and he put these in the freezer ahead of time so they'll be easier to crunch up. So I'm gonna try that. These are in the freezer for a while, and now let's just cut them up. All right, so these are all crunched up now. Now let's pour them into our mix. Now for our next step, we have our first mixture we did right here. And we have our essentially Cool Whip. It is the heavy whipping cream that we whipped up. And you can use Cool Whip, however, if you don't want to whip up heavy whipping cream, it will work fine. So we're gonna take this and I'm going to just fold in our other mixture into it. Like I said, just fold this in. You don't want to mix it. You just want to fold it in. Keep folding. I'm going to take some of this out because I did put a little more than the 1 cup, which is a little much. And when you got it folded in where it's nice and consistent, now what we're going to do is bring out our Butterfingers that we crunched up. And just send them in there and fold these in. Now we'll bring out our crust and fill it up. So now I'm bringing my crust out of the refrigerator. It's nice and cool and it should have firmed up a bit. Now we're just gonna add our filling to that. Just plop it all on there. Just spread it out nice and smooth. So I have about 3 more of the Butterfingers all crunched up, and I'm just gonna take by hand and just decorate the top of this. Now that it's all done, all we have to do is put it in the freezer between 4 and 6 hours, or overnight is even better. All right, so I've let my Butterfinger pie sit in the freezer overnight. Here it is, and it looks amazing. I can't wait to cut into this and serve it up. Look at that. Time to dig in. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this homemade Butterfinger peanut butter pie. It was delicious, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. Also, hit that big red subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, you get new videos all the time. Be sure to check out some of the videos I have off to the side, and until then, I'll see you next time.